So XDefiant just released, and I already want to push the limits of what this game has to offer, and I want to take it to you guys in the comments below. Myths or ideas such as, is there a nuke in the game, can you do certain things in the game, and whatnot. Please do me a favor, leave your myths in the comments down below that you would like to see tested. As there's currently no custom games of recording this video, I will try to do my best to put these myths to the test. But that's enough of an intro, let's get started. So the first myth we're going to be testing is that if you get a 30 kill streak, there is a nuke in the game. Either some type of nuke, a nuke medal, or a kill streak similar to games such as OG Black Ops 2 with the nuclear medal, or just a nuke in general. So after many attempts of trying to get this myth busted, or even making it plausible, I finally was able to rack up a 30 kill streak, and when I got to 30, this is what happened. Well, absolutely nothing happened. So it was kind of a letdown to get that kill streak, but I'm glad I tested it, so this myth is busted. So moving on to our second myth. This myth is kind of broad and kind of messed up, but is the DedSec's hijack ability actually useful? That's quite literally what someone wrote. So if most of you don't know already, DedSec has a secondary ability called hijack, where you're able to take enemies' emplacements. But the myth states that, is it actually useful to your team? So after some testing and getting used to this gadget, I found that it's quite useful. You have the ability to change enemy shields to your own. You can reverse firebots. You can hijack enemy players' spider drones as well. You're even able to hijack the healing aura or the healing backpack from the Libertad faction. So in the case of the myth saying it being actually useful, I would say it's definitely useful. So for staying on theme, saying that it's either plausible or busted, is the DedSec's hijack ability useful? This myth is plausible. So the next myth on the list is all centered around the Libertad's healing ultimate. The myths are as followed. You can survive a shot from the Phantom's ultimate while being in the Libertad's ultimate. Following that is that you can withstand the damage output from the Echelon's ultimate while standing inside of the Libertad's ultimate. Alright, now let's go ahead and try our best to test these myths. So going ahead and starting with the Phantom's ultimate while standing inside of the Libertad's ultimate. Oh, wait. Well, that's how the first test of the Phantom faction versus the Libertad faction ultimates. So in terms of the myth, you're able to withstand the Phantom's ultimate. In this case scenario, it's going to be busted. If you're still watching to this point, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, and comment again down below what myths you would like to see tested. So moving on to the second part of this myth, where you're able to withstand the Echelon ulti inside of the Libertad's ultimate. This one was a little difficult to get recorded. Again, as there's no custom games, I'm trying to do this on a whim and trying my best to get these myths done in the right way. In fact, you are able to kill someone inside of a Libertad ultimate with the Echelon ultimate. Now it's going to take at least 2 shots to kill someone inside of that ultimate. But to bring a conclusion to this myth is now busted. Another myth you have brought up is that the DedSec drone can actually cancel ultimates. Putting this into practice, I threw down the spider drone, kind of chased it around the map until it finally reached someone in the ultimate. And well, this is what happened. Now, it doesn't cancel their ultimate, but it stuns them enough so that it practically cancels their ultimate for a split second. So you could run into a bubble, kill the player that is ulting, easily take someone out that is using the flamethrower, or easily take someone out with the Echelon ultimate, bringing the conclusion of this myth to busted. Another myth you have brought up to me is all surrounding about the cleaner's ultimate or the flamethrower, whereas until you use your ultimate, meaning until you shoot your first shot of the flamethrower, then the timer will start ticking down. Now this myth is confirmed and is a super nice mechanic in this game, so that if you pop it and you can't find anyone near you, you can easily use it whenever you need to. Now staying on theme with the cleaner's ultimate, another myth is that you can swap weapon out of your ultimate if you have not shot your ultimate at all, and it will stay, meaning it will not have been used. Now this myth is also confirmed. If you're using an ultimate and you find it's not the best time to use it, simply switch out of your ultimate and you will still have it. Now I couldn't really get the best footage of this, as literally every single time I popped my ultimate, I got hit by the DedSec ability. So when it comes to using the cleaner's ultimate, if you're able to hold your charge and you're able to swap out of your ultimate and still maintaining the ability to use it, both of these myths are confirmed, or plausible, however you want to say it. Now another myth is that the DedSec's ultimate can cancel out every other ultimate in the game and other gadgets and abilities. Now I already want to go ahead and say that this myth is plausible, and it is a super effective tool to use when you're playing this game. If there's a phantom on the other team and they pop their ultimate or even put down a shield, simply press your ultimate ability. Now when using the DedSec's ultimate, I highly encourage you to hold on to it, wait for an enemy to pop their ability, then to use it. It's one way to super effectively use the ultimate and to make some people very upset. Now another myth someone brought up to me was that the phantoms can survive a firebomb as they have more HP than anyone else in the game. The phantom's HP is being at 120 HP, where all the other factions in this game, their HP is set to 100. Now doing some more tests of this ability, when dropping a firebomb on top of a phantom player, it doesn't instantly one-shot the phantom player. They do have about a split second to get out of the firebomb radius so that they might live, but most of the time it'll definitely result in a kill. But in terms of the myth where to get one shot from this ability, I would say it's busted, as they have a sliver of HP left. As well, if you're not directly in the center of the firebomb, it's not going to do maximum damage. You can be on the edge of a firebomb and it won't one-shot you, which is pretty interesting to know. Another myth that was brought up is that you can change your class in game modes such as zone control and escort without running out and having to die. Now I'm not 100% sure if I'm the person that found out about this, but this myth is confirmed. The best opportunity to use this is going to be on attack on zone control or escort. If you run out of spawn and all of a sudden you don't feel like playing that class, or you need to quickly swap something and you really care about your KD, simply turn around, go back to spawn and change out your loadout. When making this, my footage corrupted, so actually showing swapping classes didn't make it into the cut. But it does work and it's super easy to do, and it's definitely useful if you really want to change your class. Now that pretty much concludes the myths for this video, but like I said, if there's myths that you want me to test, I'll go ahead and test them. But do know, since there's no custom games, it's a little bit difficult to get these types of videos out. However, I'll try to do my best to get these videos out for you. We're going to finish off with some gameplay and I'll see you in the next one.